Hey guys, welcome back to the Semi Plumb Bob channel, and today we are gonna look at a little speed build. Okay, so this speed build is actually a playground for children and toddlers alike, and also teenagers are known to come by here to play some outside basketball. So a little bit about this park. I really wanted to build a park to where all the neighborhood children and toddlers and teens can actually hang out together. And I decided to put it in Newcrest, and here is why. Okay, so in the beginning of this speed build, you seen that I bulldozed a building and whatnot, and it looked like someone's home. Well, actually, it was a home that we have seen before. It is actually the orphanage that I bulldozed in Newcrest. And why did I bulldoze the orphanage in Newcrest to build a park? Well, this is what has been going on in the town of Newcrest. They didn't want to keep the orphanage going. They didn't want to fund it anymore. They felt like now people are going to be more into adopting rather than not, maybe. That's how they feel. So they put them in a different, what should we say, a different live-in space rather than being just a plain orphan. They decided to actually start putting these children in, people's homes and fostering them rather than keeping the funds up for an orphanage in this town. And it's really the politics behind this is reason why this happened. They wanted to make money, and how they make money is by tearing down that building and putting something there that people will actually want and pay for in this town. So they bulldozed the orphanage. Wendy was so upset because she was living there and she really wanted to keep the orphanage alive. And if Lynn was alive, she probably would have fought this. She probably would have said, no, you're not tearing down this orphanage. She would be right on top of it. But unfortunately, Lynn did pass away, and so did Zachary, and this decision was made after the fact that they both died. And the children didn't, Bridget, Rainey, and Sunny didn't even get a chance to fight against this because they kept it a secret. From the family pretty much, and they found out through the grapevine, and before they knew it, they tore down the orphanage. No more will children have a home that is homeless. And Wendy is beyond upset. That poor woman, that is her whole life, is taking care of children, and she really wanted to keep the orphanage open, and she really wanted to take care of more children as they come, but they kicked her out of her home. She's lived there forever, ever since she was a baby. She lived in that orphanage, and they tore down her home to build a playground. And they could have built this playground anywhere else besides this plot of land, but this is where they wanted the playground. And so Wendy actually moved in with Naomi in her home, and Naomi is consoling her and telling her it's going to be okay. You have a home here with me. We can look out for each other. And on a side note, you guys, them two are the only two left from the original girls. Everybody else is dead but them two, and them two are still kicking, Naomi and Wendy. So I find that very interesting. But I plan on putting a list up of the order of the deaths after the death of the last orphan sister. And so, yeah, that is pretty interesting on a side note. But, anyways, even if all this has happened, at least it is a playground for children still, and it isn't something like a bar for adults or a nightclub or something. At least it is something for the children, so Wendy can breathe a little bit and think, okay, children can come here and play on the playground, play basketball, just be kids, be outside for a little while. I mean, at least this lot is still for children, and that is what is keeping Wendy from going off the very deep end, besides being heartbroken that she lost her home to this build. But anyways, yeah, the only person that found out so far right now is Rainey, and she has so much going on. She just turned into a young adult, and she told Sunny that she was going to go traveling and touring the world and stuff, and she's going to take Bella with her. And unfortunately, all this was happening when she was departing from Newcrest and going to a different part of the world. And yeah, it just slipped by her, but she found out through the town, pretty much, through Naomi, through Wendy, and Monica, and the Irvins. Everybody that's still living in Newcrest found out and told everybody in the town. Naomi hasn't told her daughter yet what happened, because I don't know, she's just waiting on a good time to tell her, maybe. But she's planning on telling her daughter and Sunny what has been going on real soon. But it's very interesting to see how Sunny will react to this, knowing that they tore down the orphanage, and now the homeless children of the town does not have a home to go to. That is really sad. But in some cases here, there are pauses in the video, and I apologize about that, but I was texting my sister at the same time as I was building this. But building this playground was actually a fun thing that I wanted to do for a while now, and I really wanted to put the playground in the middle of the build and put a like a sidewalk around it, to where Sims can go for a jog around the playground if they really wanted to. So yeah, that was the big idea about that big round thing and stuff. Yeah, but anyways, we are coming to a close on the speed build. I know this one was very short. But yeah, I cannot wait to actually send Sunny and his sons and Dahlia here to this playground to play. Playground to play and meet other children, and hopefully see some of their cousins, or see some other children that were born around the same time. Yeah. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope you like this speed build. I'll see you in another video, I guess. Everybody have a great day.